Alright everybody, what's going on? Back in here with another episode of Hip Hop News. Now get this, 6ix9ine is accusing Snoop Dogg of also being an informant. That's right, because 6ix9ine, as you know, Snoop and 6ix9ine apparently have some sort of beef going on, in which 6ix9ine is now trying to throw dirt back at Snoop Dogg and saying that he also ratted because apparently there's some paperwork that got leaked online in which it shows Snoop Dogg from like an altercation from something from 20 years ago where it also involved the police. But even if that paperwork is true, then of course, I think it's kind of ironic for Snoop Dogg to say that 6ix9ine is an informant when, there could be evidence that Snoop was also an informant in the past. However, it's back in those days they didn't have social media, because nowadays, with social media and all, it's easy for somebody to say and accuse them of being an informant. However, Snoop Dogg defended himself in his Instagram post by saying this: "No, I ain't have nothing to do with Suge Knight getting time, and we had the same lawyers, and this reaching called me a snitch, and FYI, he most likely drew up the paper." So Snoop Dogg believes that the papers are fake, and he do work with the police. That's what Snoop Dogg continued to say in his Instagram post. And then he said, "Suge and me on great terms now, so if I told on him, he would never be cool, and that's a fact now. Carry on and stay tuned for the Tattletales movie and record. I got time." So we don't know about exactly what 6ix9ine is trying to say, because I feel like that he's trying to only use that sort of paperwork as a way of him reaching out to Snoop Dogg, as if he's not the only guy that was an informant. But this is, in my opinion, I think that Snoop Dogg shouldn't bring any attention to this, because I feel like that Snoop Dogg is falling right into 6ix9ine's trap, because 6ix9ine is now doing this trolling stuff. He's trying to do this trolling persona, because it feels like that 6ix9ine went from having that, that gangster persona to now having a trolling persona. Now, based off of what Snoop Dogg said, it looks like that him and Suge Knight beef ended because, as you guys know, Suge Knight used to be a big major figure in the hip-hop community, because he's the one that founded the whole Death Row Records, and he signed Snoop into that label. However, Snoop Dogg left that label and signed with a different label, in which he did more successful compared to Death Row Records. That's how the feud between Suge and Snoop started, because the hip-hop thing is not like how it was 20 years ago back in the early 90s, because nowadays hip-hop is mainly viewed as an entertainment. It's not really viewed as hip-hop anymore, because I feel like that the real hip-hop died 20 years ago when, Eazy-E died, Tupac died, and then Biggie died, because that was the golden age of hip-hop. That's when hip-hop was actual hip-hop compared to now. But anyways, guys, this is a pretty weird thing to come out and read to, but let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think it's true, or do you think it's fake? Let me know in the comment section below, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.